question 3. So we've been asked to work out the function of minus 3. So let's start off by working out f of minus 3. So when x is minus 3, what is our y value? Well, that is one of the points we're given. When x is minus 3, our function is 0. So when f is minus 3, we get 0. Now, we're being asked to find f of minus 3. So that is f of minus 3. There's f of minus 3 being 0. So we're now trying to find f of 0. So f of 0. So when x is 0, what is our y value? Well, that's another point we're given. When x is 0, y is 2. So our f of minus 3, being our f of 0, is 2. Now for part B, we'll start off with being asked to sketch the inverse function. Now remember, this is just a reflection of the function in the line y equals x. So 0, 2 becomes 2, 0, minus 3, 0 becomes 0, minus 3, and everything just flips over as reflected in y equals x, so it looks like this. Now for part C, let's break this down into two parts. Firstly, we're reducing the y value by 2. So looking at these positive values, all of this just comes down to, these all come down to 0, 2 becomes 0, 0, hence this blue bit of the curve. Now we're taking the modulus values of the x values, so all these minus values for x, we actually treat them as if they were the positive values of x. So this part here is just a reflection of these points in the y-axis. So this red curve is supposed to be a reflection of this blue curve in the y-axis. Now part D is just GCSE skill. Inside the function affects the x value opposite to what you would expect, so we double the x values. Anything outside the function affects the y values and does as is. So we're doubling the y values. So doubling the x, doubling the y. So 0, 2 becomes 0, 4. Minus 3, 0 becomes minus 6, 0. So really it's exactly the same shape, just everything's doubled. And as we don't really have much of a scale here, it really looks exactly the same as this.